Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor, October 18th, bringing you your morning coffee. We've got some information coming out now. Government's back working again, but still waiting to see what kind of export sales we had gotten in the grains while we had things shut down. So the markets are higher right now as far as grains. Corn is up 2.5 cents, beans up 7, wheat up about 10. So up against some resistance here for this beans and wheat, but it's expecting to see some bigger sales. Now, Reuters had come out with some numbers yesterday, some expectations for corn that we may end up seeing export sales released from the USDA today at some point. We just haven't seen them yet, but expectations for corn somewhere around 2.2 million tons. For beans, 2.9, and then for wheat, 1.1. So these are some larger numbers. We've got some excitement, guys expecting to see some bigger numbers. We'll see if that happens. See what kind of news comes out here today. Now, we do have Informa coming out with some numbers today at 10:30. They're going to be releasing their corn yields, corn and bean yields, as well as 2014 acreage numbers as well. Those numbers, like I mentioned, come out at 10:30 today. Their last estimate for corn was a 158.8. Their last estimate in beans is 41.7. And then as far as acreage, what to expect there, they were looking at a decrease in corn for about 4.7 million acres, but an increase in beans of 6.5. So those are the numbers that we had gotten last time. We'll see what kind of changes they make here a little bit later on this morning. Now, some of the excitement in the wheat market. We are stronger this morning. We are up against some resistance for our wheat here, but focus is on Brazilian weather. They are looking at a very wet tone over the next few weeks, something to the tune of about 6 inches of rain or more, and that's got the market excited here again. They're having some problem getting the wheat out of the field. So we'll see. But technicals on beans, we've got the last run-ups, the high that we've had at this 1305, 1306. We're just above 13 right now. We'll see if we go up and try to test that yet. And then for wheat, we're approaching that $7 mark. So keep an eye on that. We do have some technical resistance there. Now, this is important because you look at what's happened here in some of these Asian markets as well. For the week right now on beans are actually lower for the week in China, but our beans here are up about 26 cents for the week, whereas corn a little lower over there as well, but here we're up 10 cents. So we found some strength here that we're not seeing in other areas. We'll see if that can hold here today with some of this information being released. Now, big thing in livestock. The cattle market, we know we'd seen a sell-off there yesterday. Right now, cattle prices are up about 12 cents. Hogs are up about 15 at this time. We did take out some technical support yesterday in the cattle, and we saw this big push lower. That's after seeing stronger cash there yesterday morning trade. But the story of JBS, one of a few mega operations that are out there in Greeley, Colorado, expecting to strike. They haven't done that yet. Talks could be next week. But they have the daily kills there of almost 6,000 head. But they employ about 3,000 people over there. They're striking over benefit cuts. So these are the talks right now, but that was enough to get the market pretty excited. And as soon as we took out some of these support levels, we've seen that ball continue to fall. So watch that again here today. Pretty quiet overnight, up just slightly, up 12 cents right now as far as cattle. In the hogs, cash markets are still holding strong. We've seen the cash markets down only maybe $1 to $2 decline since September, but futures were priced in maybe $5 to $6. So the hogs have been strong, and until we see that cash market break, probably going to find some support here yet in the hog market. Some of the outside markets today to watch. Stock market right now up 29 points after a big day yesterday. S&P up 4 3/4. But the dollar steady this morning after an 80-cent decline yesterday. So a lot of guys are going to be watching that here. We're up against some support areas for that dollar. We need to see a little strength on that on the charts. Otherwise, we may be susceptible to further declines here in the short term. Crude oil, after a break yesterday, up 75 cents this morning. And then gold and silver a little bit lower. Gold down $6 right now. Silver down about 5 cents. So check us out on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Either give us a call or feel free to look at our website as well. You can reach us here at 800-262-7538 or the web again, allendale-inc.com. I hope you guys have a great day today. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.